Hey guys, Steve Welch here in Nashville at Bemis Toyota. I wanted to show you guys something. I am in a Land Cruiser here. This is a really cool vehicle. It is more capable probably than it's been in a very long time. So the one I'm in, this is the LC model. So Land Cruiser, is the 1958, doesn't quite have all the stuff that I'm showing you here, but I wanted to show you how to use your multi-terrain select and your crawl control and downhill assist control. So they're actually really cool systems, and you got to do them in the right way but to use them. But when you use these things are amazing systems to use. So I'm going to show you how they work, how to change them, and a little bit about what they are as a whole here, right? So let's show you how to do that right now. All right, so what you want to look at, so this mode select right here. People always try to hit this. I think it's the button. It's not a button right there, right? But this actually does have a little turn here. So if you just turn it and you don't do anything, you'll notice up on your dash here that it goes sport, normal, eco. And there's some people that think that's the only thing that this dial is good for sport, normal, and eco, and they forget about the buttons that are down here, which is multi-terrain select and your downhill assist control, which is DAC, and your crawl control. So I'm going to show you what some of this stuff does here, right? So your multi-terrain select is actually pretty sweet. I'm going to hit this button. When I hit this button, you get this to pop up here, and you get auto, and if I turn it to the right here, you're going to go up, but dirt, sand, you get mud, deep snow, right? So those are all things, and you'll get little icons down there that'll stay. They'll move over here a little bit whenever it goes back to your main screen. You'll see it right here, right? But it'll adjust things, like you see it's got the pre-collision system, stuff like that. It'll shut stuff off that it needs to based off of what you're driving in, right? So you can change, to auto or whatever you want to. I would always just suggest probably leave it in auto unless you got something that you're very, very certain on. But you can obviously shut this back off pretty easy, go back to your main screen. Now, downhill assist control. Downhill assist control is actually a pretty cool thing too. So what it is that if you hit that button, you're going downhill, you can actually set the speed for the car to help you go downhill, right? So if you hit that button, you're gonna get this icon that's gonna be right there. You have the ability to turn this here, but you've got to be in drive, right? So I'm gonna put it in drive. Okay, and now once I do this, you'll see I'm in downhill assist control, and I can go anywhere from about 2 miles per hour up to about 18 miles per hour, which is exactly what you're seeing over here. I'm switching, and like I said, I'm just moving this dial right here to be in a different spot. But you see I got the crawl on the back here, right? So crawl control is, easiest way to describe crawl control is like off-road cruise control, right? So off-road cruise control going up to about 3 miles per hour. It is just a superior system. Toyota's had it out for a long time. There's a lot of vehicles that have it. Tundra's got it, 4Runner's got it. There's a lot of vehicles that have it. So how do you use it? This is kind of cool. This is a little bit different on the Land Cruiser, so I'm going to show you how to do it right now, right? So what we're going to do is you need to come over here and put it into neutral, all right? When you put it into neutral, then you're going to come and push this down into 4-wheel drive, right? And it's going to turn off a couple things in 4-wheel drive, but you're going to see now this is 4 low, right? So now the Land Cruisers are always either high 4 or low 4. You can't turn them into 2-wheel drive. So when I said turn it into 4-wheel drive, I meant 4-wheel drive low. So now I've put it into 4-wheel low while I'm in neutral. Next thing you got to do is take your shifter here, put it into drive, right? Now once you put it into drive, you're going to hit this button. Once you hit this button, now it's going to light up your crawl control here, right? And you can come back down to the same dial and turn this dial up or down. Now high is, like I said, about 3 miles an hour. Low is about 1 mile per hour, maybe a little less than 1 mile per hour. But it is off-road cruise control, getting over the rocks, something like that. That's exactly what that is, right? So that is your crawl control. To get out of your crawl control, very easy again. Hit this button. Once you hit that button, crawl is deactivated, right? And then you're in drive. So if you wanted to get out of the 4-wheel low, you have to go back into neutral in order to get out of 4-wheel low. Push this back down, go up here. You're going to see it flashes for a second, which it got out real quick. Put you back into where you're in 4-wheel high. So there it is. Very basic way to do it. Just wanted to make sure you guys had the procedure down on how you can get it into crawl control. multi-terrain select, a little bit about what that is, and then your mode select was just kind of a bonus while we started there. But you guys just let me know if you have any questions on it. I'm more than happy to help. It's going to be pretty similar on a lot of the ways on some of the other Toyotas as well, but let me know what you guys think with the crawl control, multi-terrain select, and just your drive modes. Steve Welch here. You guys have a great day. I'm going to talk to you soon. Bye.